Hello, I'm Peter Blatt. I wanted to talk today a little bit about what's going on with the markets. This has been what feels like an unprecedented time where the S&P, the Nasdaq, and the Dow all fall more than 10% within a few days. A lot has to do with what's going on with Trump and the potential of the increases of tariffs or decreases of tariffs, depending on your perspective. And it is scary times when the S&P falls 14% in a few days, where the Nasdaq or tech companies falls 19-20%, and also Apple is down 26% for the year. It feels like it's unusual and it never happens. Well, it does happen. It happens a lot. In the last 20 years, we've had at least 20 market corrections where the S&P falls more than 10%. Now, the good news is the fundamentals are working. And let me explain. Back in 2022, when the Federal Reserve raised interest rates from 0% to 4.5%, the S&P, the top 500 companies in the US, fell in that year about 19%. At the same time, bonds that year fell about 16%. Well, this time around, where we had a market pullback, a big one, where the S&P went down, the Nasdaq went down, the bonds in your portfolio, the alternatives in your portfolio were either flat or they were positive. Now I'm going to show you something that's very interesting. Look at this chart here. This chart is from 2014, the year 2014 to 2024. And the top part of the chart indicates the highs and the lows in the monthly S&P, like how the market did during that month. You see the positives and the negatives. And it looks like almost like an EKG or one of those scary lines that you see. On the bottom of the chart, if you were invested, say, $100,000 in 2014 at the beginning of the time, and you held it in the S&P that whole time at the end of 2024, you'd be up here. Now, why is that? It's because the highs outweigh the lows. Now, does it mean you should panic and run for the hills? No, it means don't panic, don't do anything that doesn't make sense. And it's one of those times where we take a deep breath and we have faith that there's companies are going to make money and do things, and the market will do well over time. But don't panic, because we've had these before. So again, it's Peter Blatt. Enjoy your day. Thank you.